it's exciting times. It all gets a bit surreal when you're here in the jersey and stuff like that. Obviously, team selections and stuff haven't been done yet, so still got to work hard, all of us, to try and put our case forward to be selected. But yeah, it's pretty surreal when the media start. We start doing these media ops. It's it's going to be an awesome year, and I don't think people know quite the enormity and how big it's going to be here in Australia. So it's just super exciting.
When you're in a year like this, and you're obviously trying to perform for the Waratahs as well, how did you find trying to balance that sort of knowing that this is here whilst also still just trying to keep our focus on that sky blue jersey?
Yeah, look, it's like every year. Every year there's Wallabies games, so I feel like you just got to take it step by step, and I think putting in performances for the Waratahs and trying to do your best there week in, week out will put you in good stead for that anyway. So that's what I've tried to do all year.
So the Lions already having some sort of front row injury issues. I mean, Ty Furlong's in doubt, Zander just got ruled out. What do you sort of make of that when you're sort of seeing that news?
Look, they have quality that'll step up anyway. Obviously, they've got a massive pool of players to select from. Feel really bad for those guys, Zander and Tug. They're great players and also great blokes, having known them over the times we played them. Look, and I'm sure, obviously, they're both still in the middle of their career. They could get another opportunity in the Lions jersey. But everything happens for a reason. Injuries happen for a reason, and I wish those two the best in getting back and playing more footy again.
Yourself and Allan made the Super Rugby Team of the Year. Does that give you guys a bit of confidence to get on top of the Lions front row?
Look, I just try. I didn't even really put much mental focus into that. It's just sort of every week's a new challenge. You got to try to get better every week, and I guess if you live your career like that, then you'll be in good stead. But no, look, it's I've been watching Allan and Slips and Billy go really well down the Brumbies, so it's exciting and look it's good for Joe because he's got a lot of selection headaches, which is awesome for Australian rugby.
Billy, a lot of the focus gets put on that it's the best of all those four teams and their superstar players, but they're also a new team. They haven't played together yet. Do you feel like the work you did last year getting together as a team and some of the success you had on the spring tour, that puts you in good stead as far as like connections that they have yet to work on?
Yeah, definitely. Look, it's as we know, rugby's a team sport, and that'll be one of their biggest challenges is getting all on the same page, coming from different countries and different styles of rugby. So, look, I feel like irrespective of who they pick, they'll be a great team. So I think like we have to concentrate on us and what we built upon last year. And again, if selections all go well, and we just got to put one foot in front of the other, as it's now become a real strength of Australia is that not every position is locked down. So everyone's just got to keep fighting for positions, and as a squad, if we do that, and when the squad gets announced, if the squad does that, to put Australia in a good stead against the Lions.
Do you have an idea of what sort of flavour rugby they'll play with the majority of Ireland in the squad? Do you see it going that way?
Yeah, look, they'll definitely play an expansive game. I feel like European rugby's come a long way in that sense. They used to be very heavily set piece orientated. Now they're moving the ball just like a New Zealand would. So look, I feel like they're a similar team to what we play down here in the Southern Hemisphere. And look, they'll be extremely challenging. We know the stars they have in their team, and it's really exciting. And as a player that's played against a few of those boys, it's an awesome opportunity, and obviously on probably one of the biggest stages that I've played on in my career. So it's super exciting.
Last couple.
And it's around the corner, obviously, but you've chosen to go to Ulster for a season next year. You just talk us through that decision and how it could help you game.
Yeah, look. I just thought, as a young player, I'm only 24, so in front row terms, and I guess still, starting the middle of my career, and I just thought, concentrating on set piece and, learning in a new environment would be beneficial for me to then bring back to Rugby Australia. So, look, I'm really excited, but it's just, just another, I guess, learning period, and obviously I'll do my best over there to put my best foot forward to hopefully bring stuff back to Australia that could, help Australian rugby. And look, I'm really excited. They've been really good, and it's been really open communication between Rugby Australia and them. So I'm really excited to get over there. But obviously we've got a bit on before I head over there. So I'm concentrating on hopefully if I get picked into the Wallabies stuff and winning a Lions tour, which would be once in a career opportunity.
Last one to finish it.
Just on Allan, it seems like he's almost in career best form.
you would have packed down against him this year as well.
Yep.
What have you noticed the difference between him this year and maybe years gone by?
Oh, look, Allan's. I've always said it. Allan's a world-class player. He's an amazing leader, and he's levelled up his game this year through, obviously coming off the back of an Achilles rupture last year. Might have been, questionable on his Achilles, which is something that I had to go through with my toe. So, look, Allan's absolutely killing it this year, and it's awesome to see. And same as James Slipper. James Slipper's absolutely probably career best form too. So, I look at it as a positive. We all push each other to get better, and if I'm scrummaging against Allan at training or at camps, then that'll make me better. So, look, Allan's absolutely killing it, and really happy for him after, the year that he had in 2023. So really looking forward to what he'll do this year in the gold jersey.
Just the last one, your big mate Taniela also performs in a gold jersey, but he's spoken about having an up and down year this year. Would you like to see him kind of in the kit and having a crack at the lines?
Yeah, of course. I remember, I think Luke Hahn said it a couple of weeks ago, we know how important Taniela is for Australian rugby. If we're going to compete and beat the Lions, Taniela will be in and around the team and the squad. We know how important he is and what he can do when he's in his career best form. He's working really hard at New South Wales, and he's working really hard at camps to get himself there. And we believe in Taniela. He's a freak of nature, and we all know that. So, look, he's happy, and he's looking forward to the test, and he's excited too. So, as well as everyone else in Australian rugby, it's a pretty cool time. But no. Yeah, Taniela will be awesome this year, I reckon.